Welcome and Jai Hind, dear students, in the next module of Pythagoras property, in which we will study about application of Pythagoras property. Let's have a quick recap of Pythagoras property. So this property is applicable in right angle triangle only. So this ABC is a right angle triangle. The longest side of a right angle triangle is called hypotenuse and other two sides are called legs, in which either one is base and another one is perpendicular. So suppose this one BC is base and AB is perpendicular. So according to Pythagoras theorem, the square of the biggest side is equal to the sum of the squares of other two sides. So that means h square is equal to p square plus b square. Okay. So we can apply this formula when hypotenuse is missing and perpendicular and base are given. Now in second, when hypotenuse and base is given and we need to find out the perpendicular, in this situation, since perpendicular is a smaller side, smaller than hypotenuse, so whenever we find any smaller side, then we apply hypotenuse square minus next smaller side square. So p square is equal to h square minus b square. So p square is equal to h square minus b square. Similarly, when base is missing, so again this is the smaller side, so base square is equal to h square minus p square. So this is the third form. So all these are Pythagoras property, and we can apply these formula for finding the sides, missing sides in right angle triangle. Now come to exercise 6.5, in which we are going to apply these formulas. Okay. So exercise 6.5, question number 2. In this question, it is given ABC is a triangle right angled at C. If AB is equal to 25 centimeter, AC is equal to 7 centimeter, find BC. So in this situation, first of all, we have to make a right angle triangle, and it is given ABC is a right angle. The name of this triangle is ABC and right angled at C. This is important. Right angled at C means here it is a right angle. So name of this point is C. Okay. And then it is A and B, right? So now it is given AB is equal to 25 centimeters. So here it is AB. So AB means this is hypotenuse and this is 25 centimeter, and AC is 7 centimeter. This AC is here, this is 7 centimeter, right? That means we have to find BC. BC means this side we need to find. So as you know, this is hypotenuse, so you just write down hypotenuse H is equal to 25 centimeter. This is 25. Perpendicular is equal to 7 centimeter. We need to find out base. Okay, so we apply Pythagoras theorem as this base square is equal to hypotenuse square minus perpendicular square. So on putting the values, 25 square minus 7 square, so 25 square is 625 minus 7 square is 49, and the difference of 625 minus 49, so 15 minus 9 is 6, and here 1, 11 minus 4 is 7, and this becomes 576. Okay, and this is 576 is square of 24 square. So base square is equal to 24, so base is equal to, base square is 24 square, so base is equal to 24. So answer is BC is equal to 24 centimeter. Okay, how to find square root of 576? For that we have to do prime factorization. of 576. So for that you have to draw a rough column. So here I have drawn a rough column, and 576 is factorized by 2, 2 2s are 4, and it becomes 17, 2 8s are 16, and 1 is left, it becomes 16, 2 8s are 16. Again divide by 2, 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8, 2 4s are 8. Then again by 2, 2 7s are 14 and 2 2s are 4. Again by 2, 2 3s are 6 and 2 6s are 12. Again by 2, 2 1s are 2 and 2 8s are 16. Then by 2 again, 2 9s are 18, and then by 3, 3 3s are 9, and then 3 1s are 3. Now after that we have to take the pair. So this is what actually pair of 2, pair of 2, again pair of 2, and here is pair of 3. So 576, so square root of 576 is equal to, in this pair we only write 2, so 2 into from this pair only 2, into from this pair 2, and from this pair it is 3. Now 5 under root 576 is equal to 2 2s are 4, 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24. Now next question is question number 4, in which of the following can be the sides of right angle triangle. In case of right angle triangle, identify right angle also. So for that, the three sides are given: 2.5 centimeter, 6.5 centimeter, and 6 centimeter. We need to check, we have to check here is these are the sides of right angle triangle or not. So for that, we know that the biggest side is called hypotenuse. So let h is equal to 6.5 centimeter, b is equal to 2.5 centimeter, and p is equal to 6 centimeter. Now if it follows the rule of hypotenuse Pythagoras theorem, that is h square is equal to p square plus b square, then it is a right angle triangle. These are the sides of right angle triangle. So now we have to check h square is equal to 6.5 square of 6.5, and this will be equal to 6.5 square is 42.25. right. Now come to find the square of p square and b square. So p square plus b square we have to take now. So 2.5 square plus 6 square, and this will be equal to 2.5 square is 6.25 plus 6 square is 36. Now if we add, so we'll get 36 plus 6.25 is 42.25. Now yes, this implies that h square is also 42.25 and p square plus b square is also 42.25. So h square is equal to p square plus b square. Hence these are the sides of right triangle. These are the sides of right triangle. Now also we have to find the right angle triangle. So for that we may draw ABC. Okay, so the hypotenuse is the biggest side, that is 6.5 centimeter. Okay, now this one is base, this is 2.5 centimeter, and perpendicular is 6 centimeter. So this is triangle ABC is the right angle triangle. Okay, now this way we have to do the second question also. We need to check, and the second question is the sides are 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter, and 5 centimeter. We need to check are these sides are right angle triangle or not. So again with the same rule, we have to take the square of the biggest side. So we have h square is equal to 5 square, which will be equal to 25. Okay, and now p square plus b square is equal to 2 centimeter, sorry, 2 square plus 2 square. Now we have to add 2 square is 4 plus 2 square is 4 and 4 plus 4 is 8. So since 25 is not equal to 8 or h square is not equal to p square plus b square, hence these are not the sides. These are not the sides of right triangle. Okay, so like this way you have to complete the next question, question number 3, the third part of this question. Now this is the next question, question number 5. This is very famous question, okay, in which a tree is broken at a height of 5 meter from the ground and its top touches the ground at a distance of 12 meter from the base of the tree. Find the original height of the tree. So what is asking in that, the situation is this, कि suppose this is a tree, AC is a whole tree, okay, then from 5 meter from the ground से 5 meter से the tree is broken, ये tree यहाँ से टूट गया, ओके, एंड द टॉप ऑफ द टी दैट इज ए दैट टचेस, अब यहाँ से ये पूरी तरह से नहीं टूटा, दैट इज it broken from point B and the top of the tree is touches, like it will move like this way and collapse here and touches the ground at point D. Okay, this AB is now becomes BD. This part is equal to this part. Also it is given its top touches the ground at a distance of 12 meter from the base. So top is this that touches 12 meter from the base. This is the base and from the base it touches 12 meter. This is 12 meter is given. Now what to find? We have to find the original height of the tree. That means we have to find AC. Okay, so we have to start from here. As the part of the tree AB is equal to BD. Okay, now in right triangle BCD, so this is the hypotenuse. Okay, so H square, or we can say BD square, is equal to BC square plus CD square. Right, now on putting the values, so BD is H, so H square is equal to BC. At the place of BC we can write 5 and 5 centimeter. BC square is 5 centimeter square plus CD is 12 meter and this is 5 meter, so 5 meter square plus CD is 12 meter, so 12 meter square. Now H square is equal to 25 plus 12 square is 144. On adding the values we'll get 169. Okay, this value is 169 and 169 is square of 13. This is 13 into 13 and H square is equal to 13 square, so H is equal to 13 meter. Okay, as H is equal to, H is BD and BD is equal to AB, so BD and BD is also equal to AB. Okay, so AB is also 13 meter. Now from here we can write height of the tree in the answer. Now the height of the tree is this is the original height, that is AB plus BC. So we'll write AB plus BC, and the value is AB plus BC. On putting the values, 13 meter plus 5 meter, and the answer is 13 plus 5 is 18 meter. So this is the original height. Original height is 18 meter. Now come to question number 8. In question number 8, it is given the diagonals of a rhombus measured 16 centimeter and 30 centimeter. Find its perimeter. So in this question, ABCD is a rhombus, okay, with diagonal BD and AC. So AC is a smaller diagonal. So suppose AC is 16 centimeter and diagonal BD is 30 centimeter. And ABCD is a rhombus. So all four sides are of equal length. All these sides are of equal length. And also there is a property of diagonals of rhombus, that the diagonals are perpendicular bisectors. Diagonals of rhombus are perpendicular also and bisect each other. Okay. So since BD is equal to 30 centimeters, so half of OB is equal to half of BD. That means half of 30 is 15 centimeter, right? And similarly AC is 16 centimeter, so half of AC is AO, that is 8 centimeter, right? Then what to do? We have to write here. So we'll write this. We know that diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular bisectors. So this implies that it forms right angle triangle. So it forms triangle AOB. AOB is right angle triangle. Okay, so in this right angle triangle, AB is the hypotenuse, right? So this implies that in triangle AOB, so in triangle AOB, that means AOB, AB is the hypotenuse, AB square is equal to, we'll write AB square is equal to AO square plus OB square, and this will be equal to AO is 8 centimeter, so 8 square plus 15 square, and square of 8 is 8 8 is 64, plus square of 15 is 225. So on adding these values, we'll get 225 plus 64 is 289, and 289 is a square of 17. So AB square is equal to 17 square. This implies that AB is equal to 17. Now perimeter of rhombus is equal to 4 into side, that is 4 into 17, and 17 fours are 68. So perimeter of rhombus is 68 centimeter. So this is all for today. Have a nice day.